7 days stranded in a cave to I survived 7 days in an abandoned city. MrBeast has been hit with some serious accusations. So let's start with the cave.
Normally do intros like this, but I'm currently descending hundreds of feet into a cave that runs over 5 kilometers deep into the earth. And whether we like it or not, as soon as my friends and I touch the ground, we are officially stranded here for the next 7 days. That might have been the scariest thing I've ever done.
Turns out this cave is a tourist attraction in New Zealand known as White Tomo Glowworm Caves. As per Wikipedia, this cave is known for its glowworm species found exclusively in New Zealand. In fact, you can find several comments saying the same thing. Is that way? Tomo Caves. It's way. Tomo Cave in NZ. Most of the cave is extremely well lit. Stranded in a Cave is a tourist attraction in New Zealand. The official tour of the cave takes 45 minutes. This cave has a cafe and a gift shop. It was Way Tomo Caves in New Zealand. The ticket prices aren't even expensive, some for like $45. And yet MrBeast and his crew are acting as if they're standing in the most dangerous place on Earth.
Bro, this is just wicked. Dude, this is like a different world.
This cave entrance may be beautiful, but looks can be deceiving. We didn't know it yet, but the next 7 days will by far be the hardest of our entire lives.
On the first day, they established their camp. On the second day, they explored the surrounding area. On the third day, they began their journey. However, they returned after completing only 20% of it.
We wasted way too much time filming and playing with flares to the point where we now had to restart and attempt this mission another day.
Day 4 was spent at the camp. And on the 5th day, they set out once again.
The sharp rocks weren't enough of a challenge. It seems like with every step we took... Oh, bro, I can't see anything. This is terrifying. The caves became darker, tighter, and ruthless enough that we began to question if we could even get to the finish line.
Now watch this video.
Before, this was a thrilling adventure that travels through the passages of the Waitomo Caves. It involves swimming, jumping over cascading waterfalls, riding a tube, and marveling at the stunning limestone formations. The guides we had for this activity were very fun and entertaining, ensuring we had a safe and seamless journey through the caves. I promise this is not a scary environment to be in. It's a good energy and a lot of fun.
This is the same route where MrBeast and his team were fighting for their lives while exploring the caves. In reality, there are tour guides who can help you navigate safely if you choose to take the water route, which means this cave isn't even that hard to explore. In fact, you can reach the glowworms in 15 minutes. It's a popular cave for tourists, not actual cave divers that spend days exploring, and there is no cave with glowworms in the world that would require you more than a few hours to explore, but wait, there's more. This cave features a well-constructed pathway for visitors and is fully wheelchair accessible. Remarkably, the same cave recently explored by MrBeast and his team, despite the considerable risks involved, offers accessibility for individuals with mobility impairments.
One of the really important concepts when they were designing this tour was that it needed to be wheelchair accessible. To make it even more special, this is a solar-powered wheelchair accessible cave with glowworms, and I'm pretty sure that's the only one on the planet.
So I don't see how MrBeast and his team was stranded in a cave that's accessible even to someone in a wheelchair. In fact, he didn't mention at any point in the video that there is a well-constructed path for tourists that exists. Instead, he pretended the rough water route is the only way to reach the glowworms. And in the video they showed after trekking through the most dangerous, terrifying, deadly parts of the cave, the team reaching the glowworm chamber. However, they didn't show the return journey now.
Now, because you guys have already seen the trip, we're going to expedite the way back. But seriously, this whole journey took so long, we crossed into day 6 before reaching camp.
The return journey isn't filmed. Any guesses why? Because they must have taken the normal tourist route. So my guess is some of the initial trekking stunts were filmed on the rough path of the cave for entertainment and to add drama to the video, while the rest of the journey was completed on the normal tourist route. So MrBeast and his team weren't stranded in a cave for 7 days. In reality, it was a carefully managed production. The entire setup was highly controlled, with the crew using a professional camera team, lifeguards, and 2 tour guides to ensure the safety. The video was a meticulously planned and scripted production rather than an actual survival test, as MrBeast claims. Next up is I survived 7 days in an abandoned city.
Of an abandoned city, and we're gonna spend the next 7 days here. And there goes our only way out. We are now stranded for the next 7 days.
Soon after this video came out, started questioning the authenticity of the video, since the city Dubrovnik where the video was shot is just a drive from the airport, and the access to the ruin complex in Kari has been restricted due to the ongoing filming by MrBeast's crew, meaning MrBeast closed off the area to the public, particularly for the shooting of the video, and declared it abandoned.
Under this wood is a floor. Only one way to find out. All right, this is crazy. I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. This is wild. Oh, look at this. And after a little more exploring, we stumbled across an area that might work for a shelter. Oh my gosh. I think this is where we should set up camp.
But usually this place is full of tourists and cars. Furthermore, the 7 days were not consecutive, as some team members suffered medical problems. Also, the area has a military tourist resort, where MrBeast and his crew stayed during the shoot. So at this point, I've got no interest in knowing if the video is fake. Just tell me if there's any part of it which is actually real. After a while, he responded with this tweet. Seems the note was removed. But for clarity, it was abandoned decades ago. Also, I never said you can't drive to it. I just thought it would be cooler to fly a helicopter. That's it. That was his best response. And he really expected everyone to believe that, because he claimed in the video that the helicopter was his only way out.
And there goes our only way here. And there goes our only way out.
And here he says, I never said you can't drive to it. Can't you just admit you lied? Because if he is honest, he should say these things in the actual video, rather than clarifying it later when people found out that his so-called abandoned city is not really abandoned. Next up, 50 YouTubers fight for $1 million.
I've gathered 50 of the biggest YouTubers on the planet.
And whichever one lasts the longest in this cube wins that $1 million for their subscribers.
After watching the video, I couldn't shake the suspicion that it may have been biased in favor of certain individuals. It reminded me of the Rosanna Pansino situation. And when I later came across a Reddit post on the topic, it confirmed that I was not alone in my impression. Was MrBeast's latest video rigged for Logan Paul and KSI? After watching MrBeast's latest video, where 50 YouTubers competed for $1 million, and also watching vlogs from various YouTubers who participated, it seems like the game might have been rigged in Logan Paul's favor. Here's why. Let's go through each of these points that he mentions. Pre-game setup. Both Elwig and Jiden pointed out that Logan Paul and KSI didn't ride the bus to the location like the other contestants.
You see, it's 50 YouTubers in the box fighting for $1 million. Only 48 of the YouTubers in this event were on the bus. 2 of them had already arrived early, and they're the first 2 people you see when you open the video. Logan Paul and KSI.
So that's the case. How is it that out of all 50 YouTubers, the rules appear to be applied differently for only 2 of them? That does seem rather suspicious. Insider info in Jaden's vlog, KSI, explicitly told him what the first game would be. Elwig also mentioned that Logan Paul knew all the details as well.
I'm intrigued as to what some of the challenges are. I know what one of them is. What? Our biggest fan for all of us. And they're going to come out, and then Jimmy's going to be like, if you can make this free throw, your fan gets a savage on. But if you miss, you out.
How could you have been aware of such a critical detail prior to the start of the game? Cookie challenge during the Squid Game. Cookie challenge. Logan Paul teamed up with random people who wouldn't normally be in his group. This seemed off.
5 gonna be a group?
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna be the captain?
We're deciding, Jimmy.
Jimmy Giant Jenga. In the Giant Jenga game, everyone picked their closest friends, but Logan Paul and KSI chose the shortest people. It seems too strategic, as if they knew what the game would be.
Hit me in the lip. I'm earning this $1 million, fam. I mean, brother, you got one move. Dude,
Logan, he flew here all the way from India, and you eliminated him.
The most obvious hint, though, was during the cooking challenge, Logan Paul somehow picked the professional chef YouTuber who cooks for a living as his partner, Nick DeGiovanni. Coincidence? I think not.
Bro, how'd you end up with Nick?
he said it.
That's crazy.
I'm cooked.
Logan's elimination was truly astonishing.
Quick score.
Wait. One time for the one time, please. It's been so long.
Wait, you just left.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I couldn't resist throwing a plate. That was a complete mistake. I forgot all about the line. I saw the plate. I was like, I need to smash it. It took me back to 2017.
This looks so staged and so too intentional. And he's a really bad actor, too. I mean, just look at this.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
On top of that, it felt like Logan got way more screen time compared to any other YouTuber, so I'm not saying he was favored to win, but He was definitely given more opportunities to stir up drama and make the show more engaging for content, so unless the entire video was rigged, that's not possible. In fact, the thumbnail covering Logan and KSI but not the contestants who reached the final is also pretty. And that's it. MrBeast doesn't just fake his videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe before he challenges me to survive 24 hours in my own closet too.